Hi everyone, Gary Cassidy here and welcome to another episode of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Dropkick DiSKussions. My guest today is Impact Wrestling star Dezmond Xavier. Hi Desmond, how's it going?
Thank you very much. Hey, how's it going, Gary?
Yeah, not too bad, man. How are you?
I'm doing really well right now. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. First of all, I want to say a belated happy birthday. I believe it was your birthday a couple of days back.
Yeah, November 2nd was my birthday. I turned 31.
Yeah, man. That's the prime age for a wrestler, man. That's great. So yeah, I'll just I've only got about 6 questions here. Most of them are just kind of opinion-based stuff. Anything you don't want to answer, feel free to let me know, and it's gone, man. All right.
All right, sounds good to me.
Excellent, man. So yeah, with Impact Wrestling recently announcing quite a few new television deals, the likes of AXS in the US and of course Fight Network here in the UK. How exciting is it to be part of a company like Impact Wrestling right now?
It's absolutely amazing. Not just the fact that we're all on a new channel, but just the way that the roster has been revitalized with a new energy. Everybody is excited to be at work and excited to see what everybody is capable of in the ring, and it's an environment that's breeding creativity and like a healthy competition, and it's extremely fun. Along with the direction of our management, giving us the freedom that we do have to really exhibit our athletic abilities along with our creativity. It's very special right now to be a part of Impact.
Yeah, well, one thing, diving into it a little bit more specifically, I actually recently spoke with TJP, and he told me that he believes Impact Wrestling right now is making tag team wrestling relevant again, which I thought was a pretty big statement, but I don't think it's one I can argue with. Do you have any opinions on that statement? Is it something you agree with?
I completely agree. The tag team division of Impact is absolutely insane. Myself and Zachary included, along with Trey, thrown in there into the mix because you never know exactly which Rascalz you're going to get. The North is dominating right now. The Desi Hit Squad is gaining a whole lot of traction, and the Deaners are definitely somebody that we have to keep an eye out for as well. Rhino Scum has been eyeing a lot of people out as well. So the whole landscape of the tag team division is absolutely amazing, and we're looking to scratch and claw our way to the top.
Yeah, and in that interview, TJP also was saying about how you're doing amazing stuff as part of the Rascalz. And one other man who I spoke to who recently gave a huge compliment to you, it was actually Sami Callihan. Oddly, doesn't give a lot of compliments to many people, but he said to me that you, as part of the Rascalz, were killing it. And he said, along with the likes of Ace Austin, that you're revolutionary in the business. And the quote that I've got that he said to me was, one day yourselves and the likes of Ace Austin will go down as being some of the biggest legends of professional wrestling. So in response to that, I need to ask, what's your opinion of Sami Callihan, particularly now that he's the Impact Wrestling World Champion?
Sami Callihan is somebody that I hold very near and dear to my heart, even though he is absolutely crazy. But I mean that in the best way possible. Him being world champion is a testament to the evolution of professional wrestling, where you don't have to be this 6'5", 280-pound man made of muscle. You can be somebody that has created a unique style that is just better than what others have, and he's been able to showcase that. So with him being the world champion, it kind of shows that can be seen as the top of any company, and it's revolutionary. So I tip my hat to him, and I hold those words that he said about me in very high regard.
Yeah, and following on from that, I need to ask as well, since he's put a spotlight on yourself and the likes of Ace Austin, what stars of Impact Wrestling, maybe people who aren't quite at the very top of the card, do you think are the future of the company?
Oh, wow. Tessa is another person that's has showcased herself to be someone that is kind of a cut from a different cloth. And along with Rich Swann, Willie Mack, individually, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander are individuals that can be people on top of the company as well. Moose is still somebody that's on top of the company as well at the moment, and will continue to be, along with Eddie Edwards. And one person that I'm actually keeping my eye out for is Madman Fulton. He's somebody that has a lot of rage, and once he finds a big chance, he's going to be a very dangerous individual.
Yeah, definitely, man. And you've mentioned a lot of names there. If you could choose someone to work with in any kind of storyline going forward, who's the one name that you're like, I would love to work with them?
Going back to the last person that I mentioned, that would probably be Madman Fulton. I like the challenge of having that clash of styles. So seeing him working in the ring and things like that, it does put a little bit of a fire underneath you to kind of try to take him on.
I like how you said that it was ridiculously crazy and then almost gave yourself a death wish there by instantly saying you would like to work with him. There's one man I need to ask about, I know you've worked with recently, who's a close friend of Sportskeeda, I would say, and that's Mahabali Shera, who's recently returned to Impact, and you had a little bit of a run-in with him a few weeks back. What are your thoughts on him coming back to the company?
I'm sorry, could you say the name one more time? I think we got a little bit disconnected right there.
You don't need to say the disconnection, it's okay, man. It's most definitely my accent saying his name. So it was Mahabali Shera, recently returned to the company. I know you had a little run-in with him in the ring. What do you think of Shera coming back to Impact?
It's great, but it's also very terrifying at the exact same time, because he is somebody that you have to watch out for, because he has a very unique combination of speed and power that is not something that you can underestimate in any way, shape, or form. So even though you may have a game plan for him, it may not work out for you. So him being back is great for competition-wise, but also not great for competition-wise as well.
Definitely, and on the opposite end of that scale, Impact right now, man, you've got veterans in there like the likes of Rhino, Rob Van Dam, Ken Shamrock. What's it like for you having those people come into the company?
It's special because we're able to have legends that are right next to us in the locker room that we can have an opportunity to have conversations with and pick the minds of, so that we can take the information that they have formulated over their generations of wrestling and kind of evolve that and pass it along to the next generation once it's our time to be in their positions, hopefully one day. So to have them a part of the company, not only is it just nostalgic to be able to see them do the things that they're doing, and also amazing that they are still able to perform at that high level, but it's also very awesome for the insight and the knowledge that we're able to get from them from just day-to-day conversations when we're at work.
Yeah, definitely. And switching gears a little bit, but still talking about someone who is definitely a veteran of wrestling. One of my colleagues recently spoke with ODB about the Impact ODB appreciation that's happening in New York this weekend. What are your thoughts on the event overall and ODB, and just why is it important to the Impact roster to put on such an event?
This is absolutely, it just shows that the heart of Impact Wrestling is that we really care about the people that have helped to keep this company what it actually is and help push it along to where it's going. ODB is somebody that put in a lot of work with Impact when a lot of people were kind of saying that it was down and out. And she stuck it out and she gave her all during that time period. And for her to lose her food truck in an event that was completely out of her control, it's nice for Impact to be willing to open up their generous arms and help ODB in this time of need. And also, it's just going to be real dope to get to see her again. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Definitely, man. Well, I've got 2 questions left. They're both kinda a little bit similar. Just in a little bit of fantasy booking here. If you could team up with anyone who you haven't ever been in a tag team with, who would you choose?
That's an odd question. I've never really thought about that. Interesting. Let me see. Could this be people who are alive or dead?
Yeah, man, feel free.
Currently wrestling, retired?
No, go wild with it, man. Whatever you choose.
Although I would love to have had a one-on-one match with them, I would also love to have tagged with Amazing Red. That would have been amazing. Yeah, definitely. And we're going to completely put that name out the window for this next question because it will be the answer to it. Fantasy booking again, you can go up against anyone at all. Again, World of the Wrestling, alive, dead, retired, whatever you choose, to headline Bound for Glory. It can be singles, tag team match, whatever you choose. Who are you picking apart from the last name? I would say myself and Sami Callihan.
Man, there we go, and he's definitely the one that's got the target on his back right now, so you couldn't pick a better person. So it definitely has to be a championship match as well. Excellent, man. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. It's been a pleasure. It's been great to talk to you, man, and I'll get this written up and get it put online as soon as I can.
Yeah, this has been absolutely awesome. Thank you for taking the time for interviewing me, man. This has been dope. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Cheers. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, there's a few ways you can let us know. There's a little thumbs up button in the corner, just give that a little click. Scroll to the bottom, leave us a little comment, let us know what you thought. And there's 2 important ones, give us a little share on social media, but the most important of all, hit that subscribe button, because if you do, you'll be kept in touch with every little bit of exclusive content we are going to give you here on Sportskeeda Wrestling's YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.